Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Hold on, let me adjust this. Hi y'all, this is So Blessed. Welcome to the Blessed Place. How y'all doing? I'm just sitting here after church. Um, Gotta go pick up my daughter from the airport. She's been in Ohio. That's where her alma mater is at Xavier University. So she went to visit some friends. So I'm going to pick her up. So after church, Charles took a nap, and I just sat out here and ate my ice. It's all gone, but I always keep my cup of ice next to me. I crunched on some ice while I listened to my country music, and I was just thinking about this country song that was just playing, "Who Are You When I'm Not Looking," by Blake Shelton. I love that song. And I was just contemplating life and love, and I was just thinking about, on the one hand, we know God is omniscient, and we know, which is all knowing, and we know that God is omnipresent, which is everywhere, all at once. And so He sees everything that we do, but I was just thinking, I want to live my life in front of God the same way I live my life behind God. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? When you think God is not looking, even though He's always looking, but when you think He's not looking, when you think you got your secret place, you think doing your due and nobody knows what you're doing, those things that are done in the dark, those things that are done behind YouTube doors, those things that are done in email, those things that are done anonymously. I was just thinking about how, I want to live an excellent life, a life of excellency, not, I won't say not perfection, because that's what I strive for, perfection. Nowhere near it, but I will continue to strive daily. But I was just thinking how, even in my relationship, I conduct myself as if my husband is looking, no matter where I am, what I'm doing. I conduct myself as if he's looking. Um, when I first got married, I would still talk to some of my guy friends on the phone. Probably about a good couple of years. First couple of years I was married. I wouldn't talk all the time, but every now and then they would call me. I would never call them, but every now and then they would call me. My husband said they would call them to check in to see if I was still happy, if I was happily married. Um, but I always conducted myself on those phone calls as if my husband was listening. And I tried, no matter where I am, what I'm doing, to conduct myself as if God is watching. If He has His eyes on me, and I conduct myself in relationships as if my husband's looking. You know. So I was just thinking about that, and then I was thinking about my husband. Thinking about, I want the kind of man that, because the song says, "Who are you when I'm not looking?" And I was thinking about my husband. I was thinking, I want my husband to be the kind of man that he's the same in front of me than that he is when I'm not looking. Are you? Do you respond to women the same way? Do you respond to women the same way in front of me as you do behind? When I'm not looking. You know, um, do I respond to guys the same way that I would if he was with me, or if he wasn't, looking, or if he was to be looking, I'm just sitting here just thinking about all the different stuff. Just a lot of thoughts just running through my mind about love, about relationship, about our character, having good character, doing the more excellent things. You know, just I guess just contemplating, just doing what is right, and having a desire to do what is right, and a desire to be pleasing to God and pleasing to my husband, and the desire to have a husband who's pleasing to me, you know, which I do have a husband who is pleasing to me. But sometimes you don't know what a person is doing when you're not looking. You don't know how they're acting when you're not looking. You really have to kind of like leave that in God's hands, because although I trust that my husband is doing what is right when I'm not looking, he does know that God sees all, and God's watching. When his wife's not looking, God is looking. But I can't guarantee what he's doing, or how he's acting. what he's saying. You know, I trust the character that I see him displaying and demonstrating and embodying, and I just trust that Jesus Christ is in him until I see something different. So, can y'all hear my country song? I love the song. And you ain't never gonna change. A gypsy soul to blame, and you were born to leave it. Okay. Anyway, so just contemplating life. What have y'all been contemplating lately? What's been going on in your mind lately? I mean, I really want to know. Unlike when you watch TV, you know, when you watch TV, you're looking at TV for whatever reason, entertainment, motivation, encouragement, whatever it is that you're looking at it. But the people on TV, they're getting paid. And they're not thinking about your feelings, your thoughts. It's not a reciprocal thing. You're watching them, they getting paid their money. It's not a reciprocal thing where they want, they want to know what's your thoughts on this matter. Well, here in the Blessed Place, it's reciprocal. But you may be watching me, but I usually throw something out there that I honestly want to know your opinion, your feelings, your thoughts. So what's been going on? What have you been contemplating? What have been the deep things of your heart that you've been contemplating? And even if you don't want to put the remarks here, because everything's not for everybody to know and to share. So if you have something that you'd like to share with me, in the remarks you can, or if you want to make a video response, you can, about anything. What has been on your heart? Whether it could be something that's been painful, it could be something that's spiritual, it could be something that's been deeply emotional, it could be something that's physical, could be something political. I'm not too much into the political scene, but hey, if you want to share, share. I just want to know what has been the deep things of your heart. What's been going on with you lately? If you want to send me a direct message, in my inbox and share that, you're welcome to do that too. I just wanted to come on the camera and talk to you for a few minutes and just let you know what I've been, sitting here as I'm listening to my country music, crunching on my ice, some of the thoughts that I had about life and doing what is right, and being pleasing to God, being pleasing to my husband, being pleasing to myself. Because when I feel that I am being pleasing to God, and I feel that I'm being pleasing to my husband, then that makes me feel good, and I'm being pleasing to myself. I would say basically the only area that I'm so unpleased with myself is in the physical area when it comes to sticking to portion control in my eating and exercise. That's one place I am not, at this point, I'm just not feeling myself at this point when it comes to being consistent. So that's where I have to improve. That's what I'm going to be working on, improving on over the next few weeks. Okay, so what are the deep things of your heart you've been contemplating, thinking of? All right, y'all love y'all. Y'all be blessed.